So section 5 is pressure points. This is recommended for any skin type except for very acneic. If you're acneic, you're not going to benefit by stimulating these pressure point areas. So you would avoid this for extremely acneic or pustule skin. Anti-aging, beautiful. Dry skin, beautiful. Sensitive, it's fine. Okay. So there are 7 moves, and the first thing you'll do is apply thumb over thumb on the mentalis. Now, keep in mind your pressure points are always a count of 3. So as soon as you apply pressure, you'll press, 2, 3, release. When you release, don't lift from the skin. Maintain contact. 2, 3, release, but stay there. Okay? Press, 2, 3, release. And you'll do that counting in your head. Now remove our ring fingers to the outside corners of her mouth. And we're going to work in a line at 3 points away from her mouth. So press and move. Press. And you're working along the base of her cheekbone. And you're going to do each line, each point, 3 times. But you'll rotate through it. Okay. Now we're going to come just below her cheeks, just on the cheekbone. And we're going to press up towards her cheekbone. And now there are 5. And you'll feel the ridge along the cheekbone where to stop. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Your next move is with your ring finger on either side of the bridge of her nose. You're going to be right on the bone. You're not going to come down off the bone because you'll close her nose. So right on the ridge of the bone, press, release. Okay. 1 point on either side of her procerus. Oh, sorry. Before the procerus, go to her eyes. On the inside of her eyes, just after her nose, press, and you're going to ride right along the oculi. And there's 5 points. How's the pressure, Chantal?
Good.
Press, 2, 3, release. Come to the procerus, 1 point on either side of the procerus. Pull in towards the brow. Okay. Now when you're done your procerus, you're going to go back to our thumbs. Right in the center, thumb over thumb. Press, release. There's 5 moves. 3, 4, and you finish right at her temple. There's 3 rows. Your next row is slightly above your first row in the middle of the forehead. Thumb over thumb starts the first move. 2, 3, 4, 5. Now notice I'm not arcing down. I'm coming straight across. So now I'm higher in the hairline when I finish. Come back to center at the top of the hairline. Press, release. 2, 3, 4, 5. This move will be in the hairline typically. Because you've done 3 rows, that's all we do for the forehead. You don't go back and do them again. Okay? So that's your pressure points for the face. Orbicularis oculi is your next move for the eyes. So you'll finish here. You're going to take your index and ring finger and place it on either side of the oculi. And you're going to ride across or stroke around the oculi towards the temple. So index and ring finger, your middle finger is resting above. You're going to bring your fingers around the oculi, so you'll come in this circular move, and as you reach the outside, your middle finger will drop, and then you'll press slightly at the temple. So 3 fingers will now be in contact. As you reach the temple, press slightly. You just do this move 3 times, but I'll show you a few times. This one usually takes a little bit of practice for people to get. Okay? Now, your next move, with your right middle finger at the inside of the right corrugator. Okay, so right middle finger, inside of right corrugator. You're going to glide along the corrugator to the temple. As you reach the temple, your index finger is going to join and support the outside of your eye. So I haven't lifted this hand yet. Then I'm going to take my left middle finger and glide along the corrugator, and I'm going to come in between my 2 fingers. My thumb is now resting on the temple for support, and I'm going to circle the temple 3 times between my 2 supporting fingers, and then I'm going to sweep my middle finger around in a figure 8 position under the oculi, cross over the nose, and come to the opposite eyebrow. And as I'm here, I'm going to sweep down, and this hand starts to lift. And by the time my 2 fingers open up to support, my right middle finger is now at the top of the eyebrow and just coming around. 3 circles, sweep around, and you start to repeat the move. And this really is a dance around the eyes. Once you get the motion, it's very easy. So your hands just keep trading sides. So as this one crosses over, this one's lifting, my index finger comes down, supporting, my right middle finger sweeps along the eyebrow, circles, does my figure eight sweep around. Okay, so you do this move 3 times on either side. Done it a few more so you can continue to see the move. Okay. Now, with all fingertips, so I'm going to come to center. I'm going to drum along both oculi simultaneously to the inside corners and smooth across the corrugators. So what this looks like is this. Because I've finished here, this is my starting point, I'm going to smooth around the corrugators, drum along the inside or the underside of the oculi, and sweep around. How's the pressure?
Good.
This feels like little raindrops, some people say. So drumming, and which is a Chipotle move, right? Sweep along the corrugators, and as I sweep, I'm going to lift and smooth. Oops, let's try my drumming too early. Okay. Your next move is you're going to finish here. We're going to pinch our corrugator muscles and smooth, and then we're going to circle below the oculi with the middle fingers. Come back to center. Pinch, lift, smooth around, circle. Okay. Now your next move is very similar to 29, except we're going to add a drain to it. So I'm going to again support, 3 circles. Now my index finger is now going to drop with my middle and drain back towards the temple. Circle back around your figure 8. 3 circles, drain. So exact same move, just with the drain. And we're going to help drain out any puffiness under the eyes by doing these figure 8s and draining moves. represents your eyes. Okay, you can pause it there.